wearing my painting and maintenance man clothes today. Many people ask me, Father Tom, has the church shifted on its teachings or approach to morality, to moral issues? Well, I would say yes and no. Yes, in this regard. Since the Second Vatican Council, one of the things the church has noticed is that, and what the church does, is it notices where maybe there's an imbalance, maybe something needs to be emphasized more, or kind of shorn up, as it were, in certain times and places. Like in our time, the church started recognizing that there was an imbalance between the personal sin, sexual sin, and social justice sins. And so, since Vatican II, the emphasis has been a lot on social justice, same issues that the world is interested in: equality, poverty, disparity of wealth and resources, racism, chauvinism, all that kind of stuff. And the reason is because the way things were before the Second Vatican Council, and I know because I lived through it. I'm living through this time too. Many of you have not, so you don't really know firsthand. I do. There was an emphasis on personal sin to the point where people would go to confession, "Bless me, Father, if I have sinned. I ate meat on Friday." But they would freely use the N word, or think in terms of and act in terms of being really chauvinistic or misogynistic, those kind of terms that we do throw around too much today. Well, the church started recognizing this, that there's a disparity there, that this aspect of moral order had to be strengthened. So this is why you hear the recent popes talking a lot about the social justice, and maybe not so much, except for John Paul II, not so much sexual morality or personal morality. This is the why behind it. However, caution. We always have to be careful about swinging between poles, as I'm always talking about here. We can't now just talk about social justice and say, well, sexual morality, personal morality is not all that important. There's more important things. We cannot do that. Because as we maintain here, the personal sin, the realm of morality within ourselves as a person, and then secondly, and very importantly, in our marriage relationships and our human sexuality, that's where everything else emanates from. We will not have good, proper social justice unless we first begin with the personal morality. Everything emanates from within the human person into even the outer sphere. Remember, the outer sphere, the social justice sphere, is sort of abstract. It deals in terms of, generically speaking, peoples or ideologies or systems and so on. It kind of takes the little bit of the onus off of ourselves personally. And we can't have that. That's not right either. Anyway, the reason why we have the shift is because, and anytime you see a shift in the church, is because the church recognizes something needs to be strengthened. But doesn't mean the other thing needs to be eroded or discarded or seen as less essential.